yourselves for coming out here tonight. Keeping comedy alive on the West Side every day. And I want to give a big round of applause for our producer and our in-house editor, Jason Ham, everybody. Jason can get your podcast done, your self-tapes, your headshots. So just reach out to us if that's anything that you guys need. Email lightschoolofcomedy@gmail.com, Instagram at lightschoolofcomedy. I've decided to stop giving out my personal phone number because it's causing issues at the gas station. Can't discuss further. He might show up. I'm Samantha Linderman. I said it. If the live started late, I'm Samantha Linderman. You can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH. I'm the comedy concierge, which is not a real title. It's not, Brennan, and nobody questioned it for 3 years. The last month, what is that? And I'm like, yes, and I'm like, well, you know, a comedy consultant, of course, right? And then they just stop. No, I'm just kidding. Imagine. You know, a comedy. Well, then we can't discuss. Yeah, I've been doing. Why am I acting like this is an interview? Oh my God, I just scared myself. I haven't done comedy in a week, so it feels like 10 years. Right? Do you guys feel that way?
Yeah.
I like when Brennan said, like, I think it was you who said, like, this is a gym. Like, I'm just here to work out. I cannot think of this as the gym. One, I'm gonna get so hungry. I love the snacks at the gym. They're so right there. You walk in, it's like food. Healthy food, but you know, it's like you're at the gym, so it doesn't count kind of food. I don't know. It's like when you grow up Jewish, you don't even know what an eating disorder is. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know. Because it's on both sides where it's like eat but don't eat. It's like, look at all this food that I made you, that I took hours to make, that I went to the kosher shop to get, because just in case we have somebody over who's kosher, we don't want them to go back to temple and say that we didn't have kosher. Notice how God was not in that sentence. No, it's got nothing to do with him. It's about your neighbor, you know. Love thy neighbor, but also gossip about thy neighbor on thy next door. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, my mom is on the council she's in the sisterhood of the temple, and she is complaining to the city about noise complaints. Literally silencing Jewish voices. Good for her. No, I'm just kidding. She's like, I'm the only one who can be loud. It is crazy sometimes. So, like, we heard a DJ at a wedding be like, let's be so loud that they call the cops. I would be so pissed if it was my wedding. If it was my wedding, I would take the mic and I'd be like, okay, I'm going to give you guys 20 minutes since you're dying for it. You already got my vows, but you're dying for it. And let's get this DJ out of here. Let's put my Spotify on. Fine, I'll do Spotify suggested. We'll get crazy and play a song nobody's heard of. And I have to pretend like I love it. So what was I going to say to you guys? I feel like I can't talk about dating anymore because I'm in a situation. And you know, it's like you can't, I don't have the words. If I had the words, you know I'd be Instagramming them. You guys would know already. I can't keep I can't keep anything to myself. That's why, you know, when I worked at my previous job, and Nick, you're probably shocked I don't do this full time. I used to work at the mall. And I used to work at Bath and Body Works, hold your applause. It was such an amazing time. Come on in, welcome. Hi, welcome to Bath and Body Works. Can I help you find anything? Put your hands together for Sunda Kronquist, everybody! Owner, director, the face, the voice, the everything that makes this place possible. I started in her class, and she started as my teacher, and it's become much more than that. Healthy, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. But I'm so excited to bring her to the stage right now. So put your hands together. She's here tonight. Sunda Kronquist! Looking sharp.
I did it for you.
You're going to fly away with both of them.
My daughter bought this for me, so.
Is it real bird?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I know, because my birthday's very upset.
Your bird's really upset. Oh, good. How are you? I love you.
Oh, my God. I tell you.
That's crazy.
Jason, no hello, no love.
We're live.
No glove.
I was lucky.
Kidding. No love, no glove. Well, guys say, oh, I don't feel anything if I wear one. And I say, you're not going to feel anything if you don't. There are all different things out then for women to protect themselves. And the best thing to hear a guy say is, oh, it's burning. Like, that's on you. But you're not pregnant. Look at you. Looking like my cousin I just saw. Yeah, I had to get out of there. I had to get out of. Sometimes you have to get away from your family. Are you still doing that mess? What mess? What mess? What mess? What mess? And then you want to borrow $500. That mess. How you doing? You came back. See, we're not so crazy. We have a lot of exciting things going on. I'm sure she was telling you. And New York has a lot of exciting things going on. So I strongly suggest that you guys try to get there, either with us or on your own, and work with D.F. Sweetler. And I went up the other night, and oh my God, how they handle things differently. There was a woman on a FaceTime call. How does that happen? She says, I have to take it. Who is she? So this guy gets into it with her, and he gets the light, and he says, I didn't do my set yet. That's why I tell you guys, don't get involved with these people, because they want to be on that stage. And don't even have lipstick on. They're going to really, a little skank. You're going to call me skanky? I'm wearing clothes. Let me just share something with all of you. Not that you care to hear anything about politics. I was in London, and I was moving my daughter out of her apartment, and I'm telling you, if she stayed there a week later, she would have been on Blumhouse, okay? Like the world's worst, like roommates, okay? So I see this guy's trying to check me up, and I'm like, when he gets closer, he'll see how old I am. And the closer they get, the scarier I get. But he was being really nice, and I said, wow, thanks for helping me. I said, what a glorious day it is. He said, yes, it would be even more glorious if they killed more Jews. And he gave me a high five. And I gave him a high five. What do you say? Now, what do you say? Any other time I'm wearing a huge Mogan David around my neck, right? Oh, no. Today it breaks in the hotel. So I'm like, I don't want to go out with it. I don't know what to say. I mean, because, you know, you could make a mistake and date somebody like this. If you were young, Jesus, keep calling. He'll come. That's the first thing. And then I'm playing with a baby in a stroller, which I really didn't want to do. But, you know, peekaboo, peekaboo. And the father was enjoying it because he was on his cell phone. And my daughter comes around the corner, and we're not built the same. So her watermelons come out first, and the wife starts screaming at the husband and does some kind of thing to her, and it pissed me off because I know she did, but I knew she was trying to do something. And I know, no, you, I said. I'm going to put it back on you. I don't even know what I was doing, okay? I got so mad. I said, you're a punk anyway. Yelling at, I go, that's my baby you're yelling at. How did I run into her reporting me to the front desk of the hotel? She's with her friend. Listen to this. It is so hot. I want you to imagine the smell of an Orthodox Jew combined with a Nigerian, combined with, nobody's wearing deodorant, and combined with this woman in burlap, no mouth, no nose, just eye slits. And she said something. I said, you know what? Let me just walk away. Sometimes it's best you walk away. I went in the elevator. I came right back. I said, let me tell you something. I go, you don't know who you're talking to. I said, because you're a punk. I said, take off your mask. It's not Halloween. You want to say something to me, Habibi? Habibi, right? We are all Habibis, right? I scared these people because the man says, let me give you 4 drinks. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to drink. I want them to be respectful. And I got my piece out. And I said, you're a punk. And then went back to her, too. Because I don't know what kind of hex they're doing. They could get me pregnant. And that would be scary. Look at this one. Like he's the father. Oh, my God. Like he is the father. Oh, my God. My husband called me 3 times a day. He said, will you stop calling me? I'm working. He called me. But it's all okay. So the first thing I did when that happened, I was so afraid. I called my friend. You know what she said to me? I'm getting ready to get my hair done. That was Samantha's mother. She was the first person I called. So it's really good to be back here. I want to say that. And I want to say their comedy is very different there also. They're so polite. No, after you, they're letting everybody in by the, oh, we're stupid. They think we're stupid? Please, no, after you. After you. Come in, everybody. Ah! I'm never going back. I don't even want English toffee. I don't want anything English anymore. I don't want it. I almost kissed the ground at Newark Airport. Do you know how dirty it is at Newark Airport? And I was online for 2.5 hours to get back in. Because my name is Sunda Lynn, and somehow my ticket says Sunda Lynn with no space on it. So he says, what's your other alias? I got aliases? I go, well, it's Sunda Lynn Krunk-Zafran, but just too much for a license. You know what I mean? It's like having a real Polish last name. You ever see those? Like, no? Yeah, you don't need Polish. All right. I had a friend, Steve Wisniewski. And now you know why he OD'd. All right, well, and I felt bad about that. I did. I really did. Because I was like, how could you not say goodbye? But you know something? I have to tell you. No, you do want to say goodbye to people. Yeah, you do. And Mike Marino, if you're watching, I love you, Michael. But don't you ever talk like that to me again, just like you would say to me. But I do want you to feel better, so I do want to say that. I want you guys to please check out Griff James is on
Comics Unleashed.
Thank you. Yes, he's on Comics Unleashed. And if you guys are preparing for it, you got to really start thinking about it now. And you got to think about what you're wearing. And you guys get mad at me all the time. But you got to think about what you're wearing. You really, because he's a camera guy. He'll tell you in a minute. That shit will strobe. People are like, am I high? So it's just something you should do. And I'm here. Oh, they were just talking about Byron Allen on Studio 54. And so the woman right away says, well, his mother was behind it. I was like, behind it? Every great man is a woman. Are you kidding me? Usually a black woman telling you what to do because you have to. And so it's just a real happy hello, Jason. Welcome back. A round of applause. I'm the one that's back, right? I'm the one that's back. And Samantha, our comedy concierge, without her, you wouldn't be here because I wouldn't know what day it is. I'd be coming in on Tuesday. Can I have a piece? Oh, did I get mad? I sent her a picture. It's stupid, but when you're young, you do stupid things like your friend drops her blush and you're like, can I have a piece? And they get mad at you, right? I broke my freaking compact in a million pieces, and I sent you a picture from England. Is that stupid? You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get the picture. Listen, in comedy, you never know what you need, so sometimes we start off with the comedy of the one and only Nick Reed. Woo! Paulie's brother, maybe. Casting. Did I really?
Yeah.
Did you go up for it?
For what?
For the casting?
No.
Oh, nobody listens?
Yeah, I don't have a good agent.
You will. You are going to be your own best agent.
I don't have an
You'll
agent.
see. It'll happen.
Thank you.
Woo! Hey!
Let's give up your comedy concierge.
Yes, Samantha.
Is it on your LinkedIn?
Not yet.
Should be.
I know.
Yeah,
Will you talk to her,
I'll try.
please?
Yeah, if you want to get noticed. So I'm married.
Yeah.
Thank you. When you're married, you really have to understand your partner's needs. But there's a lot of nuance, and those needs can change depending on the situation. Like on the weekends, I wake up early. My wife usually sleeps in. And I'm usually not sure whether or not to wake her up because because I've heard her say both of these things. Why didn't you wake me up? And why the fuck did you wake me up? You really have to read the room while she's unconscious. I have ADHD.
Welcome.
One of the things that I struggle with is being impulsive, thrill-seeking. One time I had sex in a Waymo, the autonomous vehicle with interior cameras, lots of them. It's all in the cloud. This happened over a year ago, so I don't think I'm in trouble. I don't think they're coming for me. But I did come for them. I'm kidding. It was a short trip. So explosive diarrhea is on the rise. I feel like the word explosive isn't the right word choice. Like projectile vomiting, I understand. There's a projectile. It's physics. But explosive diarrhea, isn't all diarrhea explosive? I've never had low-grade diarrhea. I've never gone and then realized, oh, I guess that was diarrhea. I drive an electric vehicle, and I don't recommend it. When your miles get low, you experience something called range anxiety. And if you already have anxiety, or if you're already an anxious person, you become more anxious. It's fun. It reminds me of that one time I tried crack. Just a cold sweat. The last time I had range anxiety, I found a charger in a residential neighborhood, so the anxiety was lifted. Then I realized I had to pee. And I couldn't pee because I was in a residential neighborhood, so then I was anxious again. Range anxiety cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be displaced. So I decided to pee in a water bottle, and then I hit my weed pen and realized I was thirsty. Then, without thinking, I grabbed my water bottle and drank my own urine. Anyway, just stick to gas. This isn't like I don't normally write 3 separate jokes about penises and cars, but like you like to think that you have some sophistication in your joke writing, but anyway, this is the last one. They say that men who drive big cars have small penises. So by that logic, since I drive a little Fiat 500, my penis should be huge. It's not. My dick is more like a Subaru hatchback, as big as a small car can get. On a good day, you might actually mistake it for an SUV. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much. My name is Nick Reed, and you can find me on Instagram under Rico_Necesito.
Oh, I love it. Rico Necesito,
Yeah.
baby. They called him Rico. He had a diamond. Oh my God, I played the old Lola. I did, and I felt like the old Lola. Rico. Wow.
Rico Suave.
Rico Suave. Remember Rico Suave?
Yeah, I do.
Did you dance to that in your shorts?
Always with my shorts.
Can I tell you, I'd
Way
love
back
to see him
when.
in his shorts. When that comes up again, I got to remember you for the Paulie Short thing. All right. I will. You guys got to help me too. Like when you end, you do that thing you just did, like, and Reed can be R-E-I or R-E-E. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's good to specify. I'm a pain in the ass today. I'm so sorry. I don't even know why people talk to me. I really don't. Somebody said to me, this joke is so funny though all the time until you talk me out of it. It's everybody's joke. How many times have you heard me say, where'd you learn to whisper in a helicopter? You did not write that. But if you guys are having a good time, you guys having a good time? I'll fix that. I'm going to bring up a brainiac up here. That's right. You're going to know her by her lovely hair. Let's call her Natalia Bayer. Come on. Natalia. Natalia. Where's Boris? Oh, that's Natasha.
Hi guys, hello. Yes, I've been here a few times. You were not here, so
Okay.
I came back quite often. Yeah, we'll see. We'll try to maybe make the light this time, because so far I've been acting kind of like a man, being like, I'm gonna rock your world, and then it's under 8 minutes, So anyway, yeah, I just watched myself on this for the first time, and I got so upset. Not at what I said, at my looks. Of course, as a woman and a Russian one, so I'm just so damn skinny, and I've always been skinny, but I've been going through some shit, so it got a little worse. And I don't know how come the society is all about body positivity, but it's only about the big people. I don't know, maybe they just don't see us behind the fatties. I don't know, but we just get all the body negativity. Like, the main thing that they say is like, hey, bitch, just eat more, It's like, I do eat a lot, and quite often. Like, if, I don't know, someone fucks up, like Jason, I don't know, and, like, we get locked up here, I'll go through my protein bar and a banana, like, immediately, because I'll panic, and then I'll probably eat one of you. It's gonna be a party. The donor party. Yeah. So being skinny kind of sucks on many levels. Like, there's like that debate between women. It's like, should I wear a bra? Should I go braless? I don't know. They like to discuss this sometimes over here. It's simple for me. Like, if I want to wear boobs that day, I'll wear a bra. Yeah. And hard surfaces are my enemies forever. It hurts. Fucking hurts. Should maybe start carrying a pillow with me. And yeah, and the tailbone, it's not a bone. It's a cluster of bones. Like, because it's our tail that at some point we collectively decided that we don't want others to read us so easily. So we just stuck it in forever. And do you guys know how many bones, vertebrae, are in the tailbone? It's 4. How do I know? I got bored at work one day and I just counted them. I work from home, so don't worry. I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not a guy, It's not like it's only for them. They can just like readjust their dick in public, like nonchalant, and we all decided that it's okay. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, and I go to the gym. I try to build up some muscles, and it's hard. It's all this like buff guys, and they just like chug their protein shakes, their creatine, whatnot. I feel like sometimes they just inhale me as I pass by, easily be like, ooh, little snack. Yeah, and the other day I went there to one of those like pull down machines to work on my arms, and there's like always those different fucking handle attachments. Like, I don't know why do they need so many. It's like 20 plus. Some of them make sense, just like the regular, like the rubber one and the metal one for those who like to raw dog it, whatever. But then there's like those with just like weird handles. Like, I don't know, my wrist won't even bend that way. So it was that weird one with like some kind of fancy dildo, setting. And I changed that and I was like, I'm done with my workout. This is it, because those motherfuckers are heavy and I have no muscle. Yeah. Well, we can talk about politics. The Queen died. Well, I mean, she died in 2022, I know. I'm just that updated on my current events. But also, as a Russian person, I'm still just upset that the wrong monarch died that day. Yeah, we'll be waiting for a different type of obituary. But I'm not a fan of Putin, though many Americans assume I am for some reason. They like to tell me, it's like, oh, yeah, Putin is a man. Well, I usually say, oh, cool, yeah. Sure. And I just go very, very far away and I sit away from them. Because I wouldn't bother asking who they voted for. I know it wasn't Putin. It was other 5 letters. Different, but kind of the same. Yeah, I don't agree with his policies. I don't know if you guys probably know that LGBTQ community is now apparently an extremist organization in Russia. Yeah, so I'm a friend with a lot of terrorists. like some of my close friends are terrorists. Well, I guess I should have known, like just their lingo alone, like, it's like slay queen. What a killer outfit. Like pure aggression, right? I'm also a little bit kind of worried about my status now since, they revoke citizenships from those who like lied on their application. And when I check that box, when they ask, are you affiliated with any terrorist organization? I just so fucking confidently said no, but now, who fucking knows? But yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, if we go to Russia, I don't know, me and Sam, and we just like hold hands walking down the Red Square, people might start panic, like texting their like loved ones, being like, oh my God, I love you, mother. Oh my God. If they kiss, tell father I forgive him. Oh yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. But, well, what can we do? In Russia, we don't choose our parents or our president. That's kind of a given. Well, I think that's it for me. Thank you guys for being so nice. My name is Natalia Bayer, Natalia.Bayer on Instagram, BAIR. And thank you.
Yes! Give it up for skinny chicks, man. I hate that. Right? Chicken legs. I hate it being called chicken legs. Because you could feel that way. Give him a high five, man. You missed it because you're so skinny. I'm kidding. They would say, you sit sideways, they mark you absent. ridiculous. But you know what? You don't need boobs. You don't. You can sleep. Just sleep on your stomach like a man. What? Yeah.
Okay.
Because y'all can do that. Because, you know, Marilyn Monroe slept in her bra, so I thought maybe I would sleep in mine growing up and I would look like that. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. This poor guy is crying here in the corner, but you know what? It's okay because we've got something really big for you. And he is big on comedy, short on time. I want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear him whine. Let's give it up just one more time for the ultra rapper. Come on, let's do it, Shorts. Come on, Shorts.
I don't do raps. I don't do that. No. No. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The right amount of money, I don't know. You can hear a really bad rap. So, but this is not a set. It's not a set. It's a mixed bag of all sorts of things. I've been getting more into improv lately. So, making up things as I go along. So, I'm not leaving comedy behind, but I don't know. Maybe I am, but I don't know. They won't miss me. No one's going to miss me.
Oh,
No one. No.
Lee.
No.
So Nobody's gonna miss me. Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares.
No, I'm dying. Don't you know what I'm dying about? No. Dying from? No. We don't care. But I'm going to actually experiment and come over here. And you might wonder why I'm going to go way over here. It's because I just walked over here. Yeah. But so it's like around the house, my girlfriend is giving me subtle hints about getting married. Okay, all these brides magazines everywhere, you know. And so I get it. I understand what she's talking about. So I decided, you know, one more. She got another one. So I'm like, fine. You know, fine. I said, okay. I think it is about time that I cancel those damn subscriptions.
Oh.
Yeah, can't take much more of those. But
How does it feel?
to how do they?
How
What?
do you feel with each issue that comes in?
Oh, I want to cancel those subscriptions actually. Yeah, or not renew them actually each year, or renew them so I get some extra time to do the marriage thing. Renew them. What is this questionnaire here? What do you? This is my life story.
Yeah, you're telling us.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, I tell my life story all the time, and my girlfriend falls asleep. But I don't care really, because it would bore me too, my life. So, but I go on, and I do, and I did. Once again, I think I do have a racist dog. I do. There's a guy that's a black fellow that comes by our house every single morning, and my dog barks at him. And he finally called me on it. And I went over, and I didn't know what to say to him. So I really said, he barks at everybody. You know, equal opportunity dog. So, but anyway, it's not my fault. You know, I didn't raise him right, maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Actually. But I've been thinking a lot about what to do with my girlfriend, and putting her in her closet. I ruled that out. But you know, and thinking about what, you know, my mom used to lock me in the closet. So, and then another time she did the basement. And then I told her, why did you put me in the basement? And she said, I had to put you in there because I'd already put your brother in the closet. Yeah. It made sense to me. Made a lot of sense, actually. And they were kind of hardworking, honest, emotionally, like, abusive parents. But they're very honest, though, which was the most important part. They never gaslit, which is really, I had that going for me, really. But I go on. I do. And I've been trying to figure out lately why I break her things all the time. And I realize it's just really because they're everywhere. That's why I break them. And they tend to be her favorite things. I don't know. I got something against her things. I think it's time to downsize. Take away the credit card. You know. Never? Never do it? I should, and I will.
Oh.
You know, that's going to be your punishment. No credit card for a month. Because she was saying the other night in bed, she's saying, treat me like a dirty girl. Punish me. Punish me. And I said, okay, you can't use my credit card for a month. Okay, how's that for mean? And then she said, treat me like a dirty whore. I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, where should I put the money then? Yeah, that was a questionable joke. That I don't know. It might be a little much for the audience. And she says I don't take sex seriously, which I do. I told her the other day I take it very seriously. And she said, well, I heard the other night you were laughing behind my back. And I said, that's not true. I wouldn't do such a thing. And I was texting.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you know how it goes. Right. You gotta answer the text when they come. I didn't want to keep someone hanging there. Even though I was hanging a little bit. To the left. To the left, to the left. To the left. To the right, to the right. Wait, why am I singing that song? I don't know. Yeah, I try to, sometimes I think I'm like her. Actually. I feel like her. Then people remind me I'm not. I'm just me. And I'm not going to say I'd rather not be me, but I'd rather have someone else not be me. So there's a twist on that. Yeah. So, but I've been really trying to not second guess myself a lot. I think. But I don't know. I go on, and really got a bad neighbor, or I think he's really bad. It's more like a bad family. I think it's the grandma, their children, and the guy. And I was thinking the other side, there's a very quiet guy, keeps to himself, pretty much a serial killer, I'm sure. But then I'm thinking, what's so bad about that? Honestly, they're good neighbors. Honestly, I think so. And I was looking up different phobias. There's tons of different phobias, right? And there's socophobia, which is the fear of serial killers. I'm like, everyone has that fear, I'm sure. Minus serial killers, I guess. But I go on, and I do. And my girlfriend says I should be more honest with her. I really should come forward and say what I think about it. Even if she's, got bad breath or whatever, tell the truth. And I said, okay, I'll tell the truth. I think we should take a break. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. So I said, I don't think we should see each other for 8 months, at least to get a fonder of each other. But thank you all for listening, and appreciate it. And you can see me wherever you find Sunday.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Is that a homemade thing you did? Is that a homemade jacket?
Gorgeous.
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. But you had to tell the bird that it's fake.
I had to tell the bird
It's faux bird. Faux,
I have no
faux
idea
bird.
what's going on with the birds.
Faux
Like
bird?
eggs under my dresser.
Faux bird. I mean, I don't think your bird would ever see you again if you
I mean,
really had real birds.
I have
Real
real
on
birds.
there. I know you have real birds, but I don't think they'd fly away if that was real birds.
oh my God, I'm kidding. See how that goes? Well, I want to thank you for just teasing us about how you're punishing her.
Oh.
So you want to hear a sex story? It's a real one. It's an escort story. So one of these actresses back in the day, we get a chance to go out to these parties and stuff. You don't have to do anything if you don't want to, so that's cool. So the girl I'm with, she's from San Francisco, and she's like, hey, do you know anything about Jews? And always with me, right? And I said, what about them? And she goes, look, I have an assignment. And I go, okay. Don't have sex with them. You don't have to have sex with them. That's not what we're getting paid for. We're models. Like, what the fuck, unless he's a billionaire. So anyway, she said that he told her, this is sexual. I never do sex jokes, but he wouldn't take off his clothes, and she had to yell at him, give me your beeper number. Give me your beeper number. Can you imagine that? You guys don't know what a beeper is, right? But can you imagine a guilty Jew suffering, making himself suffer? And he wouldn't give her the beeper number, and that was the whole hour. And she says, are they all like that? And I was like, were there horns in its head? She goes, I couldn't tell. It's a joke. There's no horns. Horny, but as far as you can see, all I can tell you is that I'm not going to move. But we're going to bring up the comedy of Sue. That's for sure. Get up here. Come on. Susano, vente qua. Mark's going to steal that shirt. Mark.
That jacket looks amazing, but it reminds me of those little evil monsters on Labyrinth when they pop out and you think like you're on acid because they're like throwing their heads around like what the fuck is happening here. That's what they're that kind of pink. It was. I like that movie. I don't know about other people. You guys don't like it, something's wrong with you. But it's okay because they always tell me something's wrong with me. Have they figured it out yet? No, but are they going to? Probably not. It doesn't matter. But no, if somebody wants to steal my shirt, just let them know, because you mentioned you got to think about what you wear. I do. I'm usually like, is it clean? So if you want to steal my things, just know it might be a little bit seasoned. That oh my God. Okay. You guys were also talking about marriage things, and I was dying earlier because I was driving somebody, and an old song came on that I don't know if you guys remember it, but it was like, if you want to be happy for the rest of your life, never make a pretty woman your wife. And this dude in the back goes, holy crap. I was like, what happened? He was like, does that mean that all the ones that are married aren't pretty? And I was like, sir, you better watch your mouth. I was like, I actually got slapped when I was a child for saying that shit. And I wasn't making an announcement. I was asking a question, literally at a barber shop. And they're like, I was like, wait a minute. So does that mean all the girls that are married are ugly? And this lady was like, what's wrong with you? Are you stupid? And I was like, damn, why does everybody always ask me that? My parents, my grandparents, my brothers, my cousins, my baby sister. Before, Maggie from The Simpsons, she'd be like, her first thing was like, are you stupid or something? I was like, you little shit. But it's okay. That shit made me laugh big time because my client was dying. He was like, wow, I've never heard this song and I love oldies. I think I'm going to have to play this to my ex-girlfriend and be like, this is why I didn't marry you, because you weren't ugly. I was like, oh, you're trying to impress her. Okay. And he was like, oh, wait, no, maybe I should tell her I want to marry her because she's ugly. I was like, oh, fuck. All right, now I should probably kick you in the nuts, buddy. Just be careful. And he was like, we don't get along anymore. So that amused me because... you guys are also talking about the gym and stuff. A long time ago, probably about 8 years ago, I lost about 300 pounds, and it's called divorce. Now, to be fair, because I've never been skinny, homegirl lost like 400 something pounds back then, so you know it's okay. That's nothing. I got up to like over 500 something. Now to be below 3, I'm like, it's crazy. And people are like, "How did you do it?" And I was like, "Because everybody keeps giving me the fucking runaround about everything. I ask a question, well, you got to go ask this person, and you got to go ask that person. I'm not really sure, but if you do the leg work, no, you motherfucker." If I do the leg, what, you think I'm going to do leg extensions all day? Come on, buddy. You help me out here, please. They're like, well, we can't do your job. My job? It's your job to inform me. What the I literally asked somebody the other day, excuse me, how do I do this? Because that's what they're supposed to do there. And they gave me a card, and they were like, press this QR code, and you'll find out yourself. I was like, son of a bitch. Am I going to get paid? How do I get your job? I want to give people a paper that says, just do this QR code and you'll figure it out. Like, damn, that sucks. But it's all right. So now all that brings me to thinking about how this, because I was also mentioned today, your vehicle does not look like the same color in the app. And I was like, because somebody told me, check the license plate. I was like, so maybe you should look at the that's what I did. That's why I felt safe. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm glad you felt safe. I'm honored. People are normally like, this guy looks scary. Like, I look scary. Why? Because his sunglasses, like, you think he's going to do something to us? I was like, if I wasn't wearing these things, they're prescription, you'd probably be more scared because I'm squinting, and then people are like, you dogging me, homie? I'm trying to see, stupid. And then I feel bad because I'm like, damn, now I'm calling you guys what they always called me. Please forgive me. I didn't mean that. If you are stupid, though, it's okay. But don't worry. I'm not judging you because they always judged me, and I normally have to be like, I'm sorry, Your Honor. So obviously I'm not a judge, you know. So don't worry about all that crap. But anyways, this lady sometime back picks me up. Yeah, right. Anyways, I picked her up. I picked her up, and she's like, your car don't look like the same in the app. And I was like, I'm sorry. But I just have to go. Let's leave. I have to get to Rose. And I was like, you have to get to Rose? I was like, okay. I'm looking on the map, and I don't see Rose, and getting kind of nervous because I'm like, am I taking her to the right place? I'm driving. Does it look like we're going in the right direction, miss? Yes, I'm going to keep going. And don't forget, you are dropping me at Rose. And I was like, dropping you at Rose. Okay, and keep going. Rose Street, Avenue, which... Rose! And I was like, okay. So I'm getting to the parking lot, and I go, is this a building? Or is it, like, what is Rose? And and I look up, and I see Ross. I said... Do you mean Ross? That's what I said, stupid. And I was like, do you know my grandpa? How did you know that was my nickname for a long time? At one point, I thought it was my name because I was called it so much. You know, people joke about that. I thought I was moron. I thought I was idiot. I thought I was stupid for the longest time. They called me. They were like, hey, Susano, and I didn't answer. And then I got whacked in the head, and I was like, hey, I'm stupid. What are you hitting me for? I don't know why you. I was like, no, you're not stupid. That's just what we call you because you act like it. I act like it. Damn, it's not an act. I'm trying to understand, you pieces of impatient turd. You know, like, but it's okay. So then I dropped the lady off there, and she was like, "Are you stupid? You can't read." And I was like, "I can't read." Then I really got confused because she was talking to me, and I did not see closed captions coming out of her mouth. So what was I supposed to be reading? And even on the map, it didn't say Rose. It said Ross. And it didn't even say that. It was on the damn building. And then that brought me back to a day that I was loading up a liquor cabinet. Oh, oops, an aisle. Why do I keep saying cabinet? I haven't drinking in a long time. Shame on you. So anyways, I was loading up a liquor aisle, and I go to stand up, and I just hear, oh, my God. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? A lady sliding off my back, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I injured her. She was older, and I was like, I'm sorry. Please don't tell my supervisor. Can I help you? And she just kind of, oh, young man, you've made my day today. You have really. And then she turned into Rose from the Titanic. She was like, I haven't been touched by a man like that in 84 years. And I was like, oh, crap. Then I got kind of nervous because she might let me drown in the middle of the ocean. And I was just like, okay, just please don't report me to the supervisor. I'm actually going to give you a customer compliment, darling. And I was like, oh, damn. And then she pinched my cheeks and stuff. And I was like, hey, if you're not going to give me a check for $11 on my birthday or watch Murder, She Wrote with me, please don't do that. And she just kind of giggled, like I got her excited. And then I got nervous because I was like, I don't think she has the proper insurance, and I'm too heavy. I don't want to squish her to death, and please, someone help me. And then I started thinking, Rose Ross. And people keep like, son of a bitch, Rose and Ross. And then I was thinking of that rapper Rick Ross. He's always like, oh. So I was like, what if they called him Rick Rose one day, and he came out and he was just like, instead of, oh. The people would really get thrown off, but they would definitely think that he was Rick Rose instead if he was like, but it's all right. And then he could be like one of those little Rose vibrators. And speaking of vibrators, I had a professor one time tell me, Susano, I love how you sing vibrato. I did not know what the hell that meant. I thought he was calling me a vibrator and in short, a plastic dick. So I was like, what did I do to deserve that? Why am I that? And he was like, what? And then I told this guy, I was like, what the hell is vibrato? He was like, it's when you make your throat vibrate while you're singing. I was like, okay, I don't know how I do it. I just do it. So thank you. And thank you for not calling me a Richard. I appreciate that. It's amazing. And I like the fact that you, what was it called again? Vibrato. Oh, vibrato. Okay, cool. I didn't know. I don't know what a lot of things are that people tell me, and they're just like, we come back to, are you stupid or something? Yeah. Listen, either teach me or shut your pie hole, because I'm not stupid. It's or something. Never stupid. Okay? That's my time, everybody. Thank you very much. Please make some noise for Sunda. And, oh, wait. You can find me running away from gyms, because not the place where you work out, the burger place, because I have a control issue and I'm not trying to get back up the ladder, okay? I'm trying to keep dropping. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you can find me on TikTok at Susano, the example Salceda. Probably a bad example, but either way, I'm an example. All right, thank you guys. Please make some noise for Cinda.
Where you going? Give me a second. Thank you so much. Oh, I exhausted. Guys, I didn't tell you what happened, did I? Anthony picks me up from the airport and has to go to the emergency room. I have to leave New York because my cousin's hip is broken. All my girls keep saying is, what kind of a cousin are you? You have a crippled cousin waiting for you, and nobody's there. Meanwhile, I have it covered. You're on the list too, Brendan, so stop laughing. Right. All right? So you're on the list too. We got everybody on the list. Her mother went. Everything's done. But can you imagine? I had to make a visit to Mike Marino. That's what it was. I left London. I wanted to see him in person. And I hope you're listening, Mike, because I love you. And Nick Clemens has a new baby. I knew that. That's great. But what I wanted to tell you is that, how do you say, I'll call you back after I leave the emergency room? You just gave me a ride. I can't sleep. I can't sleep. So I write this terrible email to my kids, and I hit send. When I really should have been saying, hey, listen, somebody has to find the way to seek, but I just want to hear the comedy of Brendan Weeks. Woo!
All right, here we go. Woo! Sunday, can you go take a nap? Go, just give it up for everybody for Cinder Cronquist. Yes. Looking like Hugh Jackman in The Greatest Showman. That's a nice jacket. No, you just look like you could be the girl in like Siegfried and Roy. Like you could just come in like this. I have fucking tails. I'd walk. I'm getting a jacket with tails next time. All right, yes. It's a good look.
It's a great look.
Good. All right, try not to fall asleep during my set. All right, I don't understand why we're so willing to use AI when we have plenty of autistic people. All right. I don't think we're utilizing them enough. Oh, God. How many autistic people do you know that know a lot about one specific thing? Can we just get like 500 of them in a room? That's a data center right there. I had a friend named Steve growing up, right? I could ask that kid anything about math, magic cards, or Pamela Anderson. And that's all he knew, all right? But anything in those subjects, he would know. I watch a lot of speaking of autism, I watch a lot of those like time-lapse videos, right? Like the carpet restorations. Are you familiar with these? About bushcraft, like building buildings in the wilderness, right? Like the two Filipino guys with sticks, and all of a sudden they build a fucking hotel in the woods. That's crazy. That's really fucking cool. I watched a guy with the dexterity of a neurosurgeon clean a Nintendo GameCube. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you should be doing other things to service humanity. I recently got into Warhammer. All right. You can tell I'm not dating. Okay. I have found a new hobby to take all of that sexual frustration out on. Okay. Warhammer is interesting because you cannot explain it to a liberal. All right. Warhammer is about absolute brutality. Killing every alien race outside of humans because those aliens want to kill you, right? It's actually a very interesting insight into white people. You know what I mean? Like, if you think, why are you guys so afraid all the time? You know, and why do you need chainsaw swords to take care of that? All right. Yeah, I think I'm half black and half white, right? So I would be considered a Xenos. Because I got really uncomfortable because they describe other aliens as races, right? And there's different sub-races of these races, right? So you have different factions like orcs and other aliens. And the thing is, they call orcs the greenskins. And I was like, all right. You know, like if we're talking about skin color. Okay. I think my parents did their best with me. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah. Two-parent household, the parents did your best, right? Because I was a hard kid. I was put on Adderall in like 5th grade, right? I was such a difficult kid, so I had to get put on meds. And when you get put on meds, all of a sudden you feel like, oh, I can do schoolwork, and right? And your parents use those meds of putting you in control, right? Because when you're not on meds, you're out of control, right? And I found out a couple years ago that my dad had a coke problem in the 80s. Right. And so I blame, I think it's my dad's fault, right? You know, it's passed down. All right. It's the same thing. As soon as you get on Adderall, as soon as I did cocaine as an adult, I was like, oh, this is where it comes from. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, being on coke felt normal. It was weird. I'm a year sober, though. I'm a year sober. Yeah. I lived the kind of life people be like, why did you stop? You know, like I had a great fucking time doing drugs, and now I have a job and I shower, which is nice, right? Yeah, if any of you saw me about 3 years ago, phew, rock star status. It was fun. Mm-hmm. I'm turning 40 though this year. I'm turning 40. Right? I know, young face works. Black don't crack, baby. Being in your 40s and talking to your friends is just like realizing like we're in different phases of our drug problems. You know, like I'm meeting divorced dads now that are just getting into drugs, and I'm like, oh, you have a lot to catch up on, right? This is like season 5. You got to go back and work your way up, you know? Or they're dead. Like, that's like, they've already run the course. I have friends who've OD'd. And you're like, oh. Yeah. I'm saying I'm practically single, right? I'm practically single. Yeah.
All right.
Like every other man in LA, right?
All right.
All right. Now, because you know, in your 30s, right? In your 30s, you go, you know, I want to meet a partner and settle down and work everything out. In my I'm going into being 40 now. I'm just worse. All right. I used to be a fuck boy. Now I'm a fuck man. All right. All right. I got some hair on my chest. I figured it out. And yet I'm still buying cigarettes with 2 different bank accounts. You know, I ain't shit. I still ain't shit. I have a white mom. There's a lot of like discourse online about having a white mother and being a biracial kid, because it's just, you're not black enough, right? And my mom did her best. My mom did her best to try to make us black as fuck. My mom wore a dashiki in the house. It wasn't performative. Like, she really was down, all right? We watched Shaka Zulu on PBS, all right? She made it a point to play Ladysmith Black Mambazo on Christmas. We were black as fuck. My mom could not fry chicken to save her life, but we had greens. And that was good enough. All right. All right. Thank you guys so much, Umber Weeks. That's all I wanted to work on. I have like half bits, but I would have to flush them out. Don't look for me.
Oh my God. Can I try it? Oh, Brennan, you're right. There was a mouse.
What?
Yes, Haley told us. Yeah, and I said you should have told Brennan.
A mouse.
Yes.
Okay.
In the ceiling, though.
Oh, okay.
Ours was here. We have our own mouse. It's a friend. I'm going to tell you what a friend is.
Funny mouse?
A funny mouse.
Always he tells jokes.
My doctor's name is Dr. Mousecop, okay? I want to talk about mice. It means mouse head. Oh, hold on. It's not for me. Just want to be sure. All right, guys.
That's it?
No. Let them stop, because I want you to hear what's coming up next. I am so proud of this woman for working on her 1-hour show. We're going to get this done. You're going to get your ass to New York. We got work to do. Let's get up for your comedy concierge, Samantha Linderman.
You already saw me. It'll be quick, guys. It'll be quick and painless.
I got here at 7:01.
It'll be painless. I swear. I'm still Sam, and we did it. Give it up for yourselves. It's been a great night. I hope you get your tapes, honestly. It's looking great. It's sounding great. I'm sitting there like, what the F am I going to say right now? Have you ever felt that way before therapy? Never. You're doing it wrong, Brennan. No. I literally, this is real, okay? I looked my therapist in the eye, and this was like with context, obviously, like it made sense. And I said, what? What was I supposed to say? A hole's a hole, daddy? I got close to her. I was like, what was I supposed to say? A hole's a hole. And she's like, because she can't laugh anymore. I haven't told her that it upsets me when she laughs, but I'm like, most expensive open mic I've ever effing been to. She's cracking up. She's cracking up, and I'm like, are you single? I don't even know. Not like that, but I'm just so curious. I'm like, is it working? Is it working for you? Are you happy? I don't even know if she's happy. But that's a good therapist because I don't have to know anything about her. Better than the first therapist I had. It's so funny. I found this video of me as a child filming, and it's like, happy 2011. I know I made you guys feel old, right? And I'm just kidding. I'm so old now. I'm so old and I work with kids, and by kids I mean Haley. No, I'm just kidding. I miss her. Can we put our hands together for Haley, Impy? She's here every other day except today. So you guys should come in. She's going to be back in Chicago soon, so she'll be working remotely, but she's a director. She does special effects, things like that. So if you guys want to get a short film cranked out, let's do it. Let's do it. Public broadcasting's coming back. Did you know?
Yeah, baby.
It's coming back. I don't know if that's true. I saw a TikTok. So it has to be. It has to be true.
That's a great fucking idea.
It is. But what was it? Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. You know, we could talk about ADHD and then I'll end it. So, first of all, you know what I realized, guys? My anxiety makes me nervous. Yes, for you. That's just for you. I said it I was so freaking anxious once. I was sitting there and I was like, I'm anxious. Like, I think I'm like nervous. And my cousin was like, no shit. Like, what are you saying right now? What are you feeling? Nervous. But yeah, I only got diagnosed with ADHD. I lied. I thought I was only diagnosed at 18. I forgot. My ADHD, I forgot. Because he was like, this man, I don't even know, man. I don't know how I got there. But it was like there was one other lady there, and I think it was his wife as a receptionist and whatever. And he's like, do you want to bring your mother in to give a brief history? I'm 17 at the time. I don't remember anything before last week. I need my mom, right? Mind you, I forgot about my appointment, so I smoked weed before, which is crazy. But then the first question, he's like, when was the last time you thought about killing yourself? I'm like, where's the if, dude? Where's the if? You look at me and you just assume. Look at my mother. Why would I want to die? Yesterday. This morning. Next question. Right now, MF, for when I'm looking at your face, dude. I want to die. You make me want to die. So he diagnoses me with possible Tourette's. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I start anger crying. About the Tourette's. I'm like, you think I have Tourette's? If I have Tourette's, then my dad has Tourette's. He's like, let's only talk about people in this room. I was like, you have Tourette's. My mom has Tourette's. The receptionist, is that your wife? She has Tourette's. And she must be blind and deaf, honey, because how is she with you? You're a doctor? Well, I'm dying. Save me. You can't. You're still going to make my ass call 911. Do I want to kill myself now? Now. Then he said I had ADHD girl type. And I was like, vibrato. No, I was like, does it vibe? Like, is it pink? Like, does it cost more? Like, what does it do for me at the mall? ADHD girl type. I haven't gotten much from it, except people just saying I have it too. And then it's like, I don't want to say it. Do you know what I mean? Because you know when you meet somebody who it's like, okay, you have it, but you don't have what I have. There's no way you have what I have. I'm talking about people with like color organized, like crew neck shirt. I can't even think of what to say about I don't even know how to organize to the point I can't make a joke about it. I don't know what I would say. Clean car, and you're gonna tell me you have ADHD. Please. I know I'm being like, what is it, stereotypical? Okay, I have to think of like an ending. I'm just gonna think of an ending. I'll end on this. I'm so happy to be here. And, you know, the more I do this, the more I feel very grateful for all the time that I've had here. I'm from LA, and I feel like if anybody else? Okay, liars in the room for sure, but it's okay. We'll keep it to ourselves. But being from here, I think it's easy to forget, like, what's right in front of you. So I'm happy to be here, grateful. We're going to be doing our show at the Laugh Factory Hollywood soon, baby! So stay tuned. You know where to find us. Jason, you're the best, for real. Give it up for Jason. Haley, Clarence, we hope you're doing well. We love you. We are going to be litigious about it. And that's it. And you can find me on Instagram at SamLikeTBH. You said what? Beautiful. Should I end it? You want to come up or no? Let's do it. One more time for the group quiz. You look so good.
I am so tired. Brendan is so right, but I wasn't sleeping.
You weren't. You were listening.
Taking it in.
And you know it's good comedy when it keeps you awake, hey?
Oh my God, my husband falls asleep on me all the time. With his head back, like this. So I come in last night, and I wanted to see if my cousin was alive. And then I said, I hope this thing don't shoot me in the bed, okay? Because I'm like, Clarence. And I hear silence. What's wrong with men if they won't get help for that? Now, Mark used to have this thing that goes on your nose. Have you ever seen this one? It's like a tube. What's it called? Seatbelt?
Forgive. I have to go to the
We're leaving.
Yeah, we're done.
Excuse me. Don't feel bad. No. Oh, call me.
I'll call you.
You call me about the podcast.
Okay, I will.
All right. Have you started thinking what you're going to talk about? It's so easy. Honestly. Because you're going to take pieces of your podcast and then you're going to put them on your social media. I can't do that stuff. Because if I could, I wouldn't be sued all the time. But if, Jason, you know what I'm trying to say. If they take, even if it's 20 minutes, we can make that so much longer for them. And he does everything. I can't do this. Can you do it? Nobody, right? You don't care, right? You have to care. I don't care. I have to spell my name right. You have to care. Sundra is not my name. I wrote that. Come party with Sundra. So Brennan's going to tell you about his, wait a minute, Brennan. When are you going to show us your choreography?
I don't do choreography.
No, but we're going to make you, I have an idea for you.
I don't do.
Your father was a choreographer.
Yeah, but I'm not a choreographer.
But I know that, but we're going to sit back.
No.
Like, no, listen, I've got this directed in my head.
No, I don't. No.
Oh, no. And you're going to be the kid looking.
Yeah.
You're going to be watching yourself.
Yeah.
What was the line from Martin Luther King?
I don't know.
It's your act.
It's not my act.
It's your life. What was the line that you have?
What about what? Martin Luther King?
Yes. It was your big line that you had to do when your dad was performing.
No.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
My God, it's your set. It's so
It's probably an old joke.
No, it's going to be part of it. You have to use it. I've been thinking about it. You have to use it. If you're really going to do this, Brennan, I want you to do this so right.
Okay.
All right? And that means going back on some of that old stuff and bringing it out.
I don't
Now,
remember the Martin Luther King joke.
dude, it's the funniest shit when you had to dress up in some African outfit, remember? And you ran through the... Why do I know?
I don't know. I think you're putting together.
Dude, no, I'm right. And I just think that there's... Did you see the new documentary with Kilpatrick? What's his name? The one that bends at the knee? The black guy's mixed, and he has a huge afro. Do you guys ever play baseball, football? Remember the guy that bent down on his...
Yeah.
What's his name?
Colin
Kaepernick.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about for you.
Bending the knee. I always thought we were talking about Game of Thrones for a second. Okay.
I'm
I
done.
got it.
Okay. But
Kaepernick documentary. Yes, I'll watch it.
well, I'm just saying because that's the one scene where you're going to be doing. You can watch yourself. We'll have a young Ryan. We're gonna have a young one of you.
Hire a kid.
That's gonna be nasty like you,
Okay.
but cute. And could you have a white mom? Your hair's gonna be a mess.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. But you have to use this one part. You have to. And if I have to remember it myself, I'm gonna be so mad at you.
I'll go through the old tapes. I'm out.
So you will, right?
Yes, lovely.
Where are you working this week?
No, I'm in Century City.
Oh, look at him go! Shake that ass. That's a choreographer's son. How can he not remember his act? It's such a great... Now, you got to see this thing. It's, if you're thinking of doing a documentary, anybody, because we all should be doing one, at one point of yourself. But you got to see the way he's looking at his life. Did you see it yet? It's so crazy because it's like... It's not funny, but Jason, the first time that he got his hair cornrowed, he was crying. I laughed so hard because I know the pain. I mean the pain. And everybody's like, hey, man, what's going on? He's like, no, I got a headache. I don't feel good. And then the girl doing her hair, his hair is like, are you mixed? That's why it's so much trouble. And blames him on being mixed and he looks Chinese. I mean, it's crazy. But it's a great show. It's a great show. because comedians are doing this thing. Have you seen Daryl Hammond's documentary? Do you know who he is? SNL? Never? Wow. I hate SNL. I never liked it. I just think it was that funny till Belushi was, I prefer to come back. So, if people tell you you're funny, you all know you are, and you all know that you can do whatever you want, but you got to do what you love, and you have to love what you do. And that's why I got on a plane and brought my black and white ass back here. Because if I tell you guys that, I got to mean it. And I'm sorry if I look like I was dozing. I'm just exhausted. And I'll tell you, get the hell out of England. Get out. Get out. You'll be given high fives. Can you imagine if he said something like, my best friend was Palestinian. His name was Jamil. And his mother used to say to me, why does he like the niggers? To me, she says all the time, this is what he wants. Are you Argentinian? And I was like, why would she think I'm Argentinian? And then she's eating fried chicken with my mother, who's really black. And my mother says, I don't know why he does it either. It's just so crazy. When you take these stories and you see them acted out, it's just a beautiful, like Daryl Hammond, I never thought someone as funny as that was stabbed in his tongue with a knife from his mother. In Florida. That's some real white trash stuff. But you gotta love white trash because they take care of your animals. All right. I cannot wait for Samantha. I want to. But she went to the bathroom. Who went to the bathroom? I can't wait for Lee. Sam's gone. Good, so do I. Thank you guys so much for watching. And follow us on all aspects of comedy. Was it all platforms? I'm so tired. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Thank you, Jason. Wow.